So I was reading the Bible this morning, and I came across this verse in Genesis that really caught the attention of my eye. In Genesis 37:35, it says, "Surely I will go down to Sheol in mourning for my son." And I was thinking in my head, like, what is Sheol? And so I looked into it, and I actually found out that Sheol is a Hebrew word, and it means the place of the dead. It's not exactly hell. It's more like a realm where souls went after death before Jesus came. It's where people believed both the wicked and the righteous went, kind of like the unseen world of the dead. And then it made me think, if Sheol is a place where people in the Old Testament kind of like waited, wicked and righteous, this chapter in Philippians, I remember my pastor had actually just talked about this in 2:10. So that at the name of Jesus, every knee will bow, and those who are in heaven and on earth and under the earth, and that every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. And so I'm thinking in my head, right, because I remember he read that and he said under the earth, and I'm pretty sure that's referring to Sheol. And so it made me think also even deeper into it is like Moses, people like Israel, Jacob, Israel, all these people in the Old Testament, King David, they all had to go through Jesus. And then I thought about this verse right here, John 14:6. Jesus said to him, "I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." And it made me think, like, okay, like everyone in the Old Testament, Moses, everyone, they had to go through him, wicked and righteous. Every tongue will confess, every knee will bow at the name of Jesus. And so it makes me also think is like, well, what was it like? Like what was that? What was Sheol like? Like, what was it like to have a wicked person and a righteous person? Were they in the same area or were they obviously separated? I have no idea. And so I looked more into it. And Luke 16 tells us a story of a rich man living in luxury and a poor man named Lazarus. When they died, Lazarus was carried to Abraham's bosom, a place of comfort, while the rich man went to Hades, which is a place of torment. The key part is verse 26. It says there was a great chasm between them, so no one could ever cross over. Even though they were both in Sheol, they were separated.